Can Bitcoin really get to $1 million per BTC? Well, you came to the right place because we're going to talk about that in this video. We're actually going to break down 5 particular factors that could actually help Bitcoin get to 1 million, because my guess is you came to this video not for me to tell you there's no way in hell Bitcoin can get to 1 million. You came to this video because you have some hopium, but just maybe we don't have to have just hopium, because supply and demand and scarcity tells us that this is actually a reality. So first and foremost, continued halvings. The Bitcoin halving, the next one, is coming up next year. Coming up actually probably sometime in March. It was scheduled for around April, but they're saying it's a little bit ahead of schedule. But it still could go into April, May. We'll see what happens, but expect sometime next spring for the next Bitcoin halving. And this has continued to play a major role in Bitcoin's price. We've seen huge price movements after Bitcoin halvings. However, the price fluctuations have decreased a little bit over time since the market cap has risen. Still, these halvings bring with it a ton of positive price action. And remember what this does. It cuts the previous reward for mining this proof of work crypto in half. That's why it's called a halving, thus reducing the amount of Bitcoin in circulation and increasing demand, scarcity, which in turn drives the price up. Bitcoin has entered the final phase before its fourth halving earlier in 2024 coming up. Now, second factor is increased institutional adoption. And we have actually seen that happen this year in a big way. So following the unexpected change in stance from Larry Fink, that is the CEO of the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, basically doing a 360 from claiming that clients had zero interest in crypto to now, oh my gosh, there's this crazy demand for Bitcoin, right? And now Fink is somehow an enthusiastic supporter of Bitcoin. The institutional interest abroad has become more apparent. The BlackRock scenario, though, puts a bow on it. Institutional money coming into Bitcoin will help drive us higher and higher. We're yet to reach 100K, but you think about it, we're just scratching the surface. There's so much institutional money out there that has not come into Bitcoin just yet. How about wider acceptance as payment method? This is a big one for some people. Some others just look at Bitcoin as digital gold. Others want to look at it as, hey, listen, this is a store of value, but it should also be something you can transact with if you want to. And I think this really depends on the country you're talking about, the type of person you're talking about, the economy this person is in, right? So like in the United States, I think Bitcoin's more looked at as a store of value versus in El Salvador, Bitcoin is a payment method, right? More so than just a store of value. Now, according to statistics by the Crypto ATM Analytics platform, there were 36,316 crypto ATMs and over 236,000 other Bitcoin to cash and cash to Bitcoin service providers in 71 countries around the world, produced by 46 Bitcoin ATM manufacturers and installed by 515 Bitcoin machine operators, recording a continuous increase in installations. Now, that's all great, but we're not seeing people use these ATMs, right? I've seen them all across America. I've just never seen anybody on them. The regular ATM, always out of money or flooded or broke. So, yeah, that is something we'll have to watch. Now, next up is favorable regulatory environments, right? Guidelines. We need guardrails. That is something that will definitely bring more money into Bitcoin. There's no doubt about that. So there's a couple, friendly crypto countries and cities. Of course, you have Dubai and Puerto Rico. Malta is another island country that has used crypto for the longest time among maybe all countries, with several bills to make it the global leader in crypto regulation, and leading Binance, one of the crypto exchanges in the world, to choose it over Japan as it considered it more favorable than the East Asian countries. So that is something we'll have to watch. Regulatory environments, massive big deal. But I do think Bitcoin in particular is pretty safe from the macro regulatory environment. It feels as if the U.S. and major countries are going to adopt Bitcoin. It's just what's going to happen with everything else. Economic situation. Well, global economic crises, not fantastic for anything, right? Many people, though, could turn to Bitcoin during these times because it could be that hedge against inflation. It's not quite there just yet, but eventually it could be. It could be a safe haven asset like gold has been for centuries. This could be the next one, at least decades, not centuries. Bitcoin could be the next one, and it could be a more preferable asset to fiat money as well, because obviously Bitcoin can survive major financial depression if all goes well. Now, those are all different factors and scenarios. These are all bullish factors. There are negative ones as well, but I do think Bitcoin has a chance to get to 1 million. That would mean Cathie Wood would be right again, like she was with Tesla. We're just going to have to watch and see how this plays out. I don't think it's going to get to 1 million anytime soon, but over the next 10, 15, 20 years, I think it certainly can get there. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you. Bye.